Shawty, baby, I got your money, I say, hey.
Hello, and welcome to the Parking Lot Projectionists podcast. My name is Andrew Courtney.
And I am Raymond Woodley.
And today we saw Insurgent.
Ooh, you mean Divergent 2? The Insurgent? That would have been a cooler title. I'm sorry.
Raymond, what was Insurgent about?
Insurgent is an adventure sci-fi thriller, 2015. Here's your synopsis. Beatrice Pryor must confront her inner demons and continue her fight against the powerful alliance which threatens to tear her society apart with the help from others on her side. Wait, what? That's the synopsis. It makes no sense. Beatrice? I thought her name was Triss. Triss is short for Beatrice?
Yeah.
That makes no damn sense.
Beatrice. She Beatrice.
Beatrice. It stars, hot damn, Shailene Woodley. Or Woody. Ooh.
Howdy.
Ansel Elgort.
Ansel. He's so hot right now.
Theo James. Kate Winslet. Jai Courtney. Mekhi Phifer. And my homeboy, Miles Teller.
Your homeboy, really?
Yo, Miles Teller was the shit in this movie.
All right. Take the word "the" out.
Ooh, shots fired. Okay.
He didn't seem like he really wanted to be in this movie.
Yeah, he was having
And so he wasn't.
at the end, he was having a good time.
He wasn't acting like he was actually in the movie. He showed up on set and he would just, hey, I don't care how depressing this movie's supposed to be. I'm just going to do my usual routine.
Yeah, he was acting like Miles Teller, huh? He wasn't trying to
Yeah, he wasn't trying to be a character at all.
That's why he was the best part.
Hey, you guys acting right here?
What y'all doing? What are you doing?
You shoot a scene right now? Can I be in it?
Can I just join it?
Hey, is this door supposed to be locked? I'm just going to walk around. We'll get to that.
Ooh-wee. All right, you ready to kick this off?
Yeah, playa.
All right. Insurgent starts out. Kate Winslet's character, Janine, giving a speech on a Titantron across the city of dead Chicago. Do they even have a name for this city now? They just call it Old Chicago?
I don't know.
Dirt Chicago? Deaf Chicago?
Whatever the fruit.
Just whatever. Chicago with fences from the giant dinosaurs outside. I remember at the end of the first movie, I was hoping, man, they're going to go outside and go see some giant monsters.
Oh, we do find out what's out there.
We do.
It is the scariest thing of all.
Very disappointing.
It's so scary. I wouldn't want to go out there. Wait till you find out
what's out there. All right, talking about, we got finally these Divergent people. They're getting on our nerves. Don't harbor the fugitives. Triss, Caleb, 4, and Peter.
Our whole complaint going into this movie is, why in the world does this movie exist? They took down the lead bad person, revealed that she had an evil plot to send all the dauntless athletic people to kill all the farmer people. Didn't she reveal that to everybody? Exposed her. She was in the control room, and then she decided not to kill her.
I thought she did mind control of her and made her put a gun to her head or something like that. I know she used the mind control serum on her.
Someone shot her in the hand, obviously.
I saw that bandage. I was like, wait, is that from the first movie? Or did we miss a scene? Was there a scene cut?
No, this one's supposed to take place exactly afterwards.
They said it was 2 weeks.
That's exactly afterwards.
That's
for a movie that comes out.
There's a lot could happen in 2 weeks.
A year, 2 weeks compared to a year.
Anything could happen. Anything.
So the whole excuse is that she convinced people it was the Divergents who planned the attack.
Apparently it wasn't enough
organized
that
with the
Dauntless people who had their minds controlled and Triss and the other people, their word wasn't strong enough against hers or something. Like, it didn't go to the court with the Two-Face worshippers. I don't know why. They just ran away at the end. I remember them running away talking about they was going outside the fence, but they didn't go outside the fence.
There was no internal investigation. They didn't bring Candor in, inject her with any of this truth serum we're going to learn about later.
Candor is, that's the Two-Face worshippers, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that's how I know. The black and white ones. They like justice. They were flipping coins and shit.
Thank you for your candor.
Ugh, disgusting.
Anyway, all police, led by Jai Courtney and Max, go storming into abdication houses. They find a tablet.
Abdication? You talk about Grey Faction? Who they shot at the end
farmers.
of the movie. Those are farmers, or those are just people who didn't live without power? Because they was in the farmer society. There was an orange tan faction. That's the farmers.
Yeah.
Okay. You talk about how they go to the Grey Faction that already got shot up and they pull out the stone from the Fifth Element? What you talking about?
Yeah, that.
Okay. They get the McGuffin already in the movie.
She wants this.
What does it do?
I don't know.
It looks important, so let's just bring it to her.
It's got these carving. Wasn't important enough to tell anybody to get it out of there.
Why wasn't this set up in the first movie?
Because we needed something else for this movie.
Shit. Triss, Caleb 4, and my homeboy Miles Teller.
Peter.
They're going to
run into through the woods, get to this Amity sanctuary colony.
The Tan faction.
They walk up. Octavia Spencer.
She's like, you can't be here. Get the hell out. You killed them all. Then she starts seeing dead bodies and shit.
Yeah, you killed Will, and he's right behind you. You killed me. It's like, what the fruit is
It was
this?
strange enough. We did not get an actual flashback of Will's face. They just showed a quick cut of his lower half. I don't remember who Will was. Can I get a visual of who Will was?
Who was Will?
I don't even give a shit.
How did she even know him, Will? The whole movie is about her getting over Will and trying to forgive herself for all the damage that she's caused. The whole movie is a
Apparently
metaphor.
the other girl was in love with Will or some shit like that. I don't remember that. Zoe Kravitz's character.
Yeah.
Christina.
Who is Will?
I don't know who Will is.
He's the most important person in this movie.
We didn't get a flashback. No visual of Will. They just didn't give a shit. You need to know who Will is.
We saw the first movie a year ago.
The actor must have pissed off somebody because they just cut that dude flashback sequence.
Well, they have him showing up in dead body form a lot in this movie. Was it the same actor? I don't know because I don't know
dead
who
body form?
He stands around, shows up in crowd shots during her nightmares, appears next to her in bed at one point.
That was Will?
Yeah, that's supposed to be Will.
The
guy she killed. I assume.
I need a clear visual of his face.
I don't know who he was, but he looked the same. I assume that must be the Will guy. So anyway,
I don't
guys,
give a shit about Will.
Will's important.
Not really.
You should care about Will before
shouldn't.
you go to this movie.
You make sure you watch the first movie before you see this.
And you care for Will.
So anyways, it turns out she was having a nightmare. She wakes up all hot and sweaty in her nightgown. It's early in the morning. The dew's all over her hair. Just looking right. Just looking right.
It's a nice open little cabin out in the country. She's letting that white gown flow. Doesn't look like she's got anything under it.
There's nothing under that, boy. Shit.
She's got the long flowing locks, and then she sees a pair of scissors. And you know what that means.
I guess I'll just cut my hair. She just chops her hair off for some reason.
Don't know why.
Cause reasons. Ford's playing with the little kids on a swing set and shit. He's like, oh, I like that look. Yeah, I was trying to go for the Emma Watson because they didn't let her do it in the Harry Potter movie, so I'm doing it in my movie. I think that's what it was.
Huh. Or it could just be a metaphor for her leaving behind childhood, becoming that.
Well, that's stupid.
I don't care.
Anyway, she was looking right with the short
hair. She just cut her hair for some reason.
She was looking nice. She's looking
so they don't
fine.
have to worry about continuity, I guess.
What?
So they don't have to worry about styling her hair throughout the whole movie. She decided to cut it.
Well, at one point she looked like she went Super Saiyan, but we'll leave that for later.
Or wait, did she cut her hair because this was after Fault in Our Stars?
Yeah, she did have short hair in Fault in Our Stars.
So this is just remnants of that?
She was wearing a wig and she cut her hair. Well, I think that's probably what it was.
Yeah, we don't want to put extensions on her at 5 a.m. every single day before we go to
Maybe
shoot.
she was just trying to change her identity so they couldn't recognize her and find her. But they got technology for that kind of shit. Because apparently now they don't even need the little chair from the first movie to tell people's faction. They can just use a scanner now. In 2 weeks, Andrew, they developed this technology.
This is stupid.
All right.
The dome city of Corinth is is only 30 miles either direction, and they can't form a sweep to try to find where this woman is. They don't have security everywhere.
There's a lot of stuff to find, I guess. There's a Chicago. Old Chicago's a big city.
Old Chicago.
So she walks past, what's his name?
4.
They say some lovey-dovey bullshit to each other. Damn girl, that hair looking right.
Why is he named 4 again?
Because he didn't like his name, Tiberius Kirk.
Toby.
At one point, he did yell at his mom. He's like, "Don't call me by my slave name, woman."
Oh, spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. Anyway,
they're in the cafeteria.
Outside cafeteria. Everything's outside.
Well, it's kind of an indoor-outdoor kind of thing. A little bit of a roof going on, but it was open-ended.
It's nice sunroof type setup.
Greenhouse-ish, yeah.
I like to visit every now and then. And people would tell me, "Thank you for your kindness." My boy Miles Teller was like, "Oh shit, thank you for your kindness. Give me that." Hey, look at the trees over there. Look at that double rainbow, lady.
Yeah, rainbow. he's slaying dragons, skipping the line.
It's like, yeah, double rainbow, ladies. Oh yeah.
Major
So he goes up next to Tristan 4 in line getting their food, just look depressed. Miles is having a good time. I like that.
Triss is flipping out on people nonstop. She's just so angry.
Very angry.
They have a nice little picnic table. They sit down outside, and then Triss is like, "Yo, man, I want to kill Kate Winslet."
Yo, that was the first thing out of her mouth.
In the movie.
They're sitting down there talking about how they get out, go to the gate, all of a sudden she's like, "I want to kill Janine." Like, whoa.
Where'd this come from?
Wait a minute now. This is where she's ready full murder on it? Somehow I found it hot.
2 weeks ago, you let her live. You could have shot her. Why the sudden change? Because you need a character arc in this movie?
Yeah. So you let her live. Now you realize I want to kill her.
Yeah.
Gotta kill Kate Winslet.
Meanwhile, Miles Teller.
He's just being Miles Teller. Is like, I'm just gonna mess with her. Look at her. Oh, she's so hot. I bet I can get under her skin right now.
This probably wasn't even scripted. This is just him messing with Shailene Woodley, and then she just attacked him. It's like, oh, film this.
Yeah.
For some reason, he stabbed at her first, so I thought he was an assassin or something.
Did he? I thought she did it first.
She did a little motion towards him, like a little juke fake out.
No, he blocked.
Oh, he blocked?
Yeah, she went first, so he blocked.
She did a punch, but then he grabbed a knife and just sliced at her, and then she flipped the table on him.
She had the knife, remember? Put it to his neck at the end. She take the
No,
knife.
she took the knife from him. He was gonna stab her just because she made a move at him.
I guess if you're into that sort of thing.
Mr. Fantastic over here.
Can't wait for that one.
Miles Teller is angry about this. This is gonna pay off in about 2 seconds.
Yeah, he was like, man, I hate being what's the word I'm looking for here? A fugitive. I hate being a fugitive. Why did I go with them in the first place? Do we remember why he left in the first place at the end of the first movie?
I don't remember. He's just a bad dude.
He
Only looking
wasn't
after
a bad
himself.
dude. He was a
survival guy.
He's a survival guy.
He'll join whatever side's winning at the time.
I think he wants to be not on the side that's winning at the time. He wants to be on the side that's having the most fun.
Well, it didn't look like either side was having that much fun.
Well,
Octavia Spencer called her into their office.
Look, y'all suspended. Y'all got to get kicked out. Y'all got to roll. It's too much violence. We don't like that kind of shit here.
Ford comes in and says, wait, she's under a lot of stress. Give her another chance. And Octavia Spencer's like, okay.
Did she say okay? Or did she like, hell no, y'all gotta go?
No, she said, okay, one more chance.
Oh, okay.
For some reason.
Oh, okay.
Because...
Reasons?
Wasn't it great to see Shailene Woodley sit at a picnic table with all her ex-boyfriends from the other movies?
Wait, Miles Teller was her ex-boyfriend too at one point?
Oh,
her
man.
brother was her ex-boyfriend from Fault in Our Stars.
Yeah, and then Miles Teller was boyfriend in... Oh, what was that movie?
Was it a movie? What movie?
Yeah, it was that movie.
I'm looking at her IMDb right now trying to find
Yeah,
it.
you should easily be able to find it. They're on the poster
Miles
together.
Teller and
yeah.
her in the movie? Not The Secret Life of... Not The Descendants.
It was a movie that got a lot of positive buzz.
White Bird in the Blizzard? Because that's the one where she's nude.
No.
I don't know if you've seen those.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're going to have to find this, Andrew, because I can't find it.
Spectacular Now. There you go.
I don't even see that on here. Oh, I see it now. Never mind. Well, they fall away in the background of the poster. Oh, I do. It is Miles Teller. Damn, so she gets around.
So all her boyfriends are just sitting at a table with her earlier in the movie. Too much energy, and so they all have to split off.
Kate
Damn, so
Winslet's
right
little army people rolled up in the same attack Humvee thingamajigs from the Hunger Games movies. Did you notice that? Like, they weren't even trying to hide.
We can't afford
Yeah,
that's what you were laughing at?
That's what I was laughing at. I was like,
Okay.
oh my God, this is the same.
I thought you were laughing at the fact that they just plowed through fences
Oh, I
for
was
no
laughing
reason.
at that too, dude. It was like, wait a minute, is that a road? Wait,
This is
screw
Drive
this road.
Courtney.
Screw this road. We running over fences and crashing through bars and shit. I was hoping they would drive through the bar, but they did. That was disappointing.
Parked outside, gather everybody, make them go into the nice open-ended cafeteria place.
Yeah, Mekhi Phifer jumps out. Jai Courtney jumps out. What was Jai Courtney's name in this movie?
Kyle Reese.
Let me see. It's fine. It's fine.
You don't need to know his name in this movie.
It was something stupid, huh?
He was in the first movie, too. He was one of the Dauntless people, and he betrayed them or
I know
something.
he was in the first movie. He had a simple name, like Eric.
Eric!
Yeah, his name was simple like Eric. That's what his name was. So he's like, Octavia, trying to find all the Divergent. She's like, how you gonna do that when you ain't got the little machine from the first movie? We made this little scanner. I can scan anybody I want, see if they Divergent or not. In your face, hooker. And Mekhi Phifer jumps out. He's like, yo, where my motherfucking buddy at? Where the people at? You heard me? Octavia was like, I'll free to search, but under protest.
And don't look in this barn behind me.
Yeah. There's nothing here.
Especially not upstairs.
Just a few horses.
And Jai Courtney's like, I think I'm going to search this barn.
I'm going in right now.
I think you're hiding something.
You blocking that barn, even though I could just walk around you.
Even though I told you to stand there, and that's probably why you're standing there. He starts moving in. The guys realize, oh man, maybe we should leave this building.
Well, they see him pull up, and they don't try to escape at all.
Yeah.
At first.
Let's see how this plays out. I don't think they're going to search all the buildings.
And then all of a sudden, the guy Eric goes in, and they're like, oh my God, we got to escape. Let's go out the window.
Out the window? For you're a genius.
Ford's a genius, yeah. Ford turns to Miles Teller and says the stupidest thing. He's like, hey, when we get out, we all got to split up.
Every man for himself. Oh, Miles Teller's like, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Every man for himself, huh?
Huh? Hey! How dare you try to screw me? I'm gonna screw you. Hey, I'm here, y'all. Come get him, y'all. Come on now. Yeah, yeah. He starts doing a little dance with it. Starts stomping his feet on the ground so they can come up. Come on up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, up here, y'all. Up here, up here. This is where the party
Fantastic.
at. Yeah. This is where the party at up here. Up here. Eric walks up and like, what up, dog? Like, yeah. What at? What at? So then jump out the window and start running.
Stop that boy!
They jump down on 2 guards, beat them up, take their guns.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Tristan
the
Forte.
first reaction of the first guard. Did you see what he did?
What?
The first guard who spotted them 5 feet away. Oh my gosh, they're charging at us. So he charged at them and swung the back of his gun at him.
Oh. Well, I guess taking a lot.
Oh.
I don't know. Because they're the good guys and he can't just shoot at them because they don't have the power to block bullets.
There's some controversy in the U.S. where a police officer is allowed to shoot at somebody if they're charging at them. Moving on.
So, grab the guns and start running in the woods.
Oh,
Jack.
wait. The dad. Forrest's dad.
I think it's Ray Stevens is his
I
name.
don't care what his name is.
Yeah, that's the dude. That's the actor. I know that actor.
What is he from?
Yeah, Ray Stevens.
Is he important? What does he do?
He was the Punisher in the second movie. He's in a lot of TV shows. He's
Okay.
in Thor, apparently. Yeah, he's, what's his name? The long red beard.
Oh, he's that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he is important.
He's very important. He's in Thor the Dark World,
He
too.
has those charismatic eyes. I wish we saw more of him in this movie, but he's just there to say, hey, I apologize for what I did to you in the last movie. I can't remember exactly what he did, but he did something for...
He beat the shit out of him. That's what happened.
Oh, he was an abusive...
Yeah,
Wait,
that's why the mob left, remember?
I don't forgive this guy. He stood in front of a window so they couldn't get a clear shot for 2 seconds, and then they knocked him out of the way. Somehow four saw this sacrifice, even though this is happening so far away.
Did they shoot him or he just knocked him out?
Just knocked him out of the way.
Oh, he never
because he
saw
was
him
alive.
again.
Saw him at the end during the montage. Spoilers.
Anyways.
They're running through the woods.
John Courtney goes in the full T-1000 mode.
He got those
the little run.
separated prayer hands in front of his face.
he is booking it, y'all. Straight Terminator on him. Pulls out a handgun, starts firing.
Bang, 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 bang.
Bang, bang. They run through the woods. There's a train coming.
There's a clearing. Why wouldn't you keep skirting around the woods until you got to the train section? Why would you go through this clearing? Everybody could shoot you easier.
They get a clear shot and still miss like some stormtroopers.
Yeah.
They go. Tristan and her brother jump across the tracks, but Ford turns around to shoot.
Suppressing fire.
They get across. Tris turns, starts firing her gun, and was looking like, hot damn.
Okay.
Yeah, boy, I found that was just hot. Got a little chubby. Anyway.
Whoa. Okay.
So... Anyway, Jack Courtney and his crew are shooting at him, just missing every shot. Ford starts running, the train is coming, and the way they shot this, I don't need 3D to tell depth perception. He was about to get hit.
Yeah.
But somehow they do like a quick cut.
He cleared the front section of the train, but there was a wider section 4 feet away. That was going to hit him.
He was about to die.
Yeah.
The cut was like, oh my God, the physics.
Through
Cut.
the power of editing.
You're live. There it is.
And
Jack
Courtney is shooting the train.
He still was shooting like Terminator mode. He was still shooting. And then he threw the gun at it, too, after the bullets ran out.
They jump on the train.
Oh, it's safe.
They're safe?
Well, train was made of metal, and they can't shoot at metal.
Raymond.
Huh.
The train only goes 2 ways.
Oh, that's right.
And it's going
wait.
to the city
Yeah.
where their headquarters
Yeah,
is.
because there's an establishing shot earlier where the people of this former area they was in, the Tan faction, was putting supplies in. Obviously, this train only goes one way towards the city.
These are the dumbest bad guys I've ever seen, Raymond.
Why'd I go towards that?
Just monitor the tracks. They have to get off the train, and it's going one way, and it can't divert anywhere. Divert.
You know what I noticed in this movie? They have all this technology, no helicopters.
Oh, we can't get a chopper looking over that train that goes
There's
one
no
way.
drone or nothing. There was nothing of any type of aerial thing.
If you have aerial technology, you might fly over the wall. You don't want to fly over the wall because you might discover what's on the other side.
The monsters.
Yeah, just like in The Village.
Ooh.
Spoilers. They're on the train. Yeah. And those dauntless people show up. Oh,
The
they're
factionists
factionists.
shows
Okay.
up. Because in the first movie, when they established the factionists, they established that the factionists were just homeless and just living on the street.
Yeah, but they also established that the dauntless love to jump onto the train, so I was confused, and I thought they were just dauntless people.
Yeah, at first I thought they were dauntless too.
who were
until-
offended because I Divergent jumped onto the train.
Yeah, I thought it was dauntless too, but then they was like, no, we factionists. I thought the factionists were homeless, sickly people. Apparently not.
What did they do to offend? Caleb accused him of stealing canisters from abdicates.
I just thought they were just being stupid and just wanted to fight because, you know, reasons. What's that guy's name?
Project Almanac.
We're going to call him that?
Yeah.
I like it.
So-
The Project Almanac showed up.
With this time travel
He
power.
was the leader. Had a nice little mohawk and everything. What y'all doing on my train, bro? Don't want none of that vigilantism shit here.
Well, you got some now.
And then the brother was like, you stole shit. It's like, whoa. We don't steal. We only take what we need to survive. He was like, well, maybe you didn't steal it and all this other bullshit.
Stop it! Shailene Woodley just grabs his arm,
Yeah, he
shoves him
tried
out
to
of the way.
grab the brother. Him and Shailene get into like a little action sequence here.
Ford yells out, "We'll take you all on!" And then whenever you say something like that, you got to commit. So they just start.
Yeah, they started taking them all on. Except for the brother who.
Except for the fact that
punk bitch.
Except for the fact that about a dozen of them just decide to sit it out and let them fight about 5.
Yeah, it was stupid.
And then they just show up a little bit later because they feel like it. For some reason, they make a big deal that she murdered Will, but she throws a lady off of the train in between the 2 carts. Got run over by the train. She killed somebody just now.
Killed a member of Factionists, but they still let her be part of it.
She never confessed in the confessional scene that she threw a factionalist person off
people off the train.
She got run over. And I'm pretty sure Caleb murdered somebody with a pipe.
Yeah, you might want to lay low for a while.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that.
Anyway,
and he felt really bad about that immediately. So whenever Project Almanac was suffocating, choking Shailene Woodley, he was like, I don't feel like killing 2 people today.
Yeah, I'm not going to do 2 today. One's enough.
One's the limit. I can't do this.
No more violence.
I'm a monster. I can't hang with you people.
4 jumps in, saves her from Project Almanac. And they give Project Almanac a knife. He was getting ready to shank both of them. And he was like...
Watch out, he's got a knife!
He was like... He's like, Tiberius Kurt. I'm like, what? It's like, my name is Tiberius Kurt. He's like, all right, you're Tiberius Kurt? We've been looking for you. And
your father.
Captain of the Beat 'em Up clan.
We've done this joke already. Let's go.
All right, so they take them and they jump off the train and go to the faction spot, which you see the homeless people's outside. But apparently if you go inside the rundown buildings, they like have their own little society inside.
What a wonderful place to hide. Right next to the train tracks.
The villains don't check the train tracks.
Even when you are wanted and you get on the train.
They had helicopters that could have followed you. They refused.
They have Jeeps. Just rev it up.
Well, they have to give those back to the Hunger Games set for Michael J. Part 2.
No, that's what happened. Okay. It only rented for 1 day, so we're going to have to cut this part of the script out.
They couldn't follow him or shoot a tracking device.
Where is that general from? A little aside here. What the fruit happened to that general from Catching Fire? Is he ever going to show up again in part 2?
I don't know, but I was watching a show on Netflix today. He popped up on there. But I don't know if he'll show up again. I hope he will.
All right, sidebar over.
Let's do it.
It's a nice set, the
They go
factionless
up
set.
in and they see that... I did not know that was Naomi Watts at first.
I did.
Did not look like Naomi Watts. I'm used to her with the blonde hair.
The black hair, yeah, the 3 off.
This redhead shows up, and I was like, man.
Who?
She pretty cute.
Redhead?
It was black hair or red hair?
Who's the red hair?
It was dark red hair, huh?
Who are you talking about?
Talk about Naomi Watts.
Oh, okay. I thought it was black, yeah.
It was dark. It was just dark.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm used to the blonde hair, so I didn't know it was her at first until...
There's a long conversation about her hair right now.
Well, I paused because I did edit. Okay, starts talking to...
They look at each other, there's a shot back and forth, and I'm like, mother. I mouth the word mother, and then he said it.
It's like, hello, mother. They go upstairs, and they talk, and then Shaylee
what a
was
small
like,
world.
Thought your mom was dead. And she was like, no, I left because I was getting beat by his father, and I didn't take him with me because screw him.
I'm a horrible person.
I don't need him until later. Yeah.
I was young. I wanted to make some more booties pop.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was tired of being beat on, but I let him beat you.
But I sent you a Christmas card a couple years ago.
Yeah, remember? It's like, I didn't get it. Join us. We're going to start a revolution.
They're talking about all this over a boring dinner table scene.
Yeah.
Shailene Woodley's like, just tell me what's going on. And Caleb's just sitting there all awkward. Like, should I be eating my meal right now?
Look, just join us. We're going to stop her. You want to kill Kate Winslet? Yeah, that's the idea. I'm in. Before was like, no, you ain't it. Shit, woman.
You don't know my mother. Shailene Woodley's like, I know that you don't know her either.
Yeah.
Where's this animosity towards her coming from? Just because she left you? Does that necessarily mean she's a bad person?
Dudes got mom issues. Girls who date guys with mom issues.
So who takes command after we kill her? This is about you, Mom. It's always been about you.
Damn, now the ending makes more sense. Shit. Okay.
Okay, so if you're not paying attention during this dinner scene because it's boring.
Well, he said that, but it was like, why would she do that? Because she got beat on? Now all of a sudden she's evil? Damn.
She had ulterior motives the whole time, I guess.
Guess anybody gets beat on could just become evil and it'll be okay.
4 storms out. Woodley follows. Caleb's like, this is a nice meal. He starts loudly cutting his plate.
He's like, oh, time to eat. I guess they're not going to eat that. Starts grabbing everybody else's plates, pulling it closer towards him with a big smile on his face.
Naomi Watts stares at him. We get a 10-minute scene of him finishing his dinner. It was hilarious, actually.
Shailene and 4 talking about whatever.
Yeah, who
bored
cares?
shit.
Yeah.
And They go to sleep. Shaylee wakes up, see the mom.
Mom's
like,
just staring at
yeah,
him.
Mom's sorry. Didn't mean to wake you. She's like, man, you creepy as hell, bruh.
I always used to like to watch him sleep whenever he was younger. Count all the bruises his father put on him. What?
That's what I used to like to do.
Hey, look, Will's behind you.
Yeah, some bullshit. Then, look behind you, and there's a dead body, blood on it. And she freaked out. She woke up. It was a dream. Dumb dream sequence.
I am wondering, why do you cry?
Because I killed Will. Ford's like, you all right? She's like, yeah. They get ready to leave in the morning.
I forgot. They started off their relationship in this movie with her lying to him.
About what?
Hey, you're not having those nightmares anymore, are you? No. Good, because trust is really important, and I'm glad that you're coming around.
Oh, that's what they said in the beginning after he was playing with the children and he noticed the short hair?
Yeah.
I was just distracted by the short hair and was like, damn, she looking hot.
Yeah, apparently really close, and they're being honest with one another. It's very important that we're honest with one another. And then she just lies to him right away. She's a liar, and she's very, very aggressive and mean right now.
Why is he still with her? Because of that hot body, that's why. Whew. Anyways.
Back to the scene.
So they wake up in the morning, they want to go to
Candor.
That's what it's called? Candor?
Candor.
The Two-Face clan.
People who have to tell the truth.
The judicial system of the city. They have to tell the truth because they give them a special serum. Half the Dauntless people are there who escaped. It was okay for them to hide Dauntless people there.
Wait, why did Dauntless people escape?
Oh, these were the Dauntless people who had their mind control that didn't agree with having their mind control.
Okay.
So they left and went there instead of the other Dauntless people who are now the guards of Kate Winslet.
If everyone is sold the story that they were mind controlled, then why are they on the run? They should be innocent.
I don't know if they were on the run. They were just...
They're just chilling with Candor for some reason.
They decided they didn't want to be a part of Dauntless anymore because of that. It's very weird the way they did these people's little story section. They couldn't take all of them with them and have everybody there in the beginning of the movie. So they had to do that. What happened?
Reunion time.
Oh, but before they went there, the brother was like, I'm not going with y'all. I'm just going to hang back, see if I can help out here. Okay.
Maybe put in for an internship at the enemy's headquarters.
They're like, what?
What'd you say?
Like, nothing.
We're not going to put up any fuss. We're just going to let this happen. So, see ya.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be it.
They go there and they see the other Dauntless
you
people.
prissy girl.
Wait, didn't what's her name leave with them at the end of the first movie? Zoe Kravitz. And all of a sudden now
did they all get on a train or something at the end of the movie?
I think they was on top of a building and they looked at the fence and that's when I thought, oh my god, they're gonna go outside the fence in the second movie. They don't.
Continuity, screw it. By the way, Kayla's being a little girl, screaming a lot. It was great.
Kayla?
Yeah, during the train fight, he was like, "Ee!"
Just a punk bitch.
Like the other two are taking on all of these people. He just runs to another cart.
She's a bitch.
Anyway, now reunion time?
Reunion for what?
The Dauntless.
Yeah, they reunion with the Dauntless. They walk up, they just chilling on the steps. Hey, how you doing? Oh my god, it's good to see you. Maggie Q's there.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I was like, man, I didn't see her in the trailers. I didn't know she was coming back or not. There she was. She didn't do much in this movie though.
Looked awkwardly at
She
people.
had like one line.
That sucks. I mean, good for continuity, I guess.
So
Jackie Kang takes him prisoner.
Jackie Gould,
Chinese canner guy, takes him up to his penthouse suite.
serious Jackie Chan tells, so we're gonna turn you over. It's like, no, don't turn us over.
To the erudites, the intelligent people run by Janine.
Erudites. Some weird names.
The intelligent people.
I thought they was the intelligent people. They the judicial people?
No, they're the honest people who can't tell a lie. They're not even the judicial people. The official judicial people are the intelligent people. But Candor has their own court for their own people. And they're like, frankly, sir, before you release us to the intelligent people, don't you honestly think, that we would get a more fair trial from you guys because you're all honest?
This fascism makes 0 sense.
So the honest people are not the people in charge of the politics or the courts. The intelligent, manipulative people are in charge right now. Honestly, you would get a better trial here, so let's do it here.
Yeah, so they shoot him up with truth serum. Ford tells the truth about what happened at the end of the first movie, in case you didn't see it.
Put him in some sort of weird cerebro thing. A lot of people
They
just
put
standing
mirrors
around.
around him for some reason. Look at yourself while you tell the truth.
Reflect. Oh, and the big controversy is that Will was in a relationship with Zoe Kravitz.
Was he? I don't even remember that shit.
With Angel. I didn't remember it either, but it was...
Dude,
they
I
kept saying it throughout this movie that they were in a
visual
relationship.
shot of who Will was in this movie. I can't even remember. I don't
So,
care about Will.
She didn't want to do the true serum thing. She would have to confess that she killed Will in front of Angel.
She's fighting it, crying and shit. Eventually, she does confess.
The more
so,
you fight, the more it's gonna sting.
I killed Will because Will was gonna kill me first.
I killed Will.
No, because Will was gonna kill her, and everybody was mad at her. Well, not everybody, just Zoe Kravitz.
Oh well, you did what you had to do, and then Zoe comes up to her, and there's about to be a confrontation.
Steps aside, says, "Just leave." Like what? You didn't slap across the face or nothing?
Scriptwriters didn't write the scene.
Yeah,
So
I don't know
let
what
you
to
go.
do. Scriptwriters didn't give a shit.
So I'm gonna go up to the rooftop and look at the view. Random black dauntless guy. Hey, mind if I chill with you, man? I enjoy
He was
heights.
trying to get them draws, and I don't blame him. he saw it. He was like, man, woo, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah.
Screw for. He starts talking to her.
Then giant Courtney cockblock.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Grappling hooks come out of nowhere.
I thought it was just going to be other Dauntless people because they had that grappling hook sequence in the first movie. I thought, well, technically they are Dauntless people. Like, that's what you said. Because they're security guards.
They have a Dauntless Civil War going on. They didn't mention that.
We don't get to any ramifications. Oh, well. Woo, woo. Here comes John Courtney.
Yeah, so John Courtney comes in, straight Terminator style.
They
start
just
shooting at
shooting.
everybody. Busting straight caps. They shoot the black dude. Like, oh,
He's dead.
damn, I hate this movie.
And he was putting up a fight for Shailene Woodley, and
He
Woodley
was.
ran
He was
into the
doing-
elevator.
he was- that's what
the
you
stairwell.
get. That's what you get. Right to the stairwell.
And then ran, I believe, a bunch of girls.
a bunch of hot girls who's having a sleepover ran into
the stairwell.
because they heard the gunshots. It was like,
So
everybody
pulled the
got
fire
shot.
alarm.
Everybody fell down. Shailene Woodley fell down.
All the bodies are everywhere. There hasn't been any blood in this movie at all, so I just figured, okay, they're
we
all
got
in white
shot.
gowns.
Shailene's faking it because you obviously saw whenever she got shot, she went, you saw her shoulder go down. So it was like, okay, she's faking it. Everybody knows she's faking it.
I thought they were just being sent in to do the smart thing and kill all the candor people because they know the truth. So I thought they were just wiping them all out. Everybody who was in that building.
These some dumbass bad guys.
Yeah.
I don't understand it either.
For some reason, they just put mind-controlling trackers on them, but they're not trackers because they don't use them to track anybody in this movie, which was another stupid thing.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Whenever the three girls show up at the Factionist headquarters, I was like, okay, they use the trackers to track the rest of the Dauntless people there. But was it a tracker or did you know who give them up?
Three girls at headquarters?
At the Factionist headquarters.
You talking about the what?
The three girls show up at the Factionist headquarters who were mind controlled.
They were mind-controlled through the tracker.
So it was a tracker because they tracked the other Dauntless people who got shot too.
They didn't track anybody. It wasn't actually a tracker.
So what's his
just-
name gave them up then?
What?
How did they find where the Factionist headquarters was?
Those
so
three people... frick me.
they had to have either...
So those people weren't actually in the Factionist tribe? I thought they were just people who they
were
mind-controlled to go up the stairs to commit suicide who were already in the tribe.
They weren't in the Factionist tribe. They were in the Dauntless tribe who were at the Two-Face faction headquarters who they met up with. Those three were all three Dauntless people. So either they did have trackers to track the other Dauntless people back to the Factionist headquarters or, spoiler alert, somebody gave them up.
Well, maybe the other Dauntless people went back to the Factionist headquarters because one of them was Zoe, and Zoe was with them at Candor, and maybe all the Dauntless people went back to the Factionist headquarters after the incident that we haven't talked about yet at the Candor place.
Like everybody just escaped and went?
Yeah, all the Dauntless people, because the Dauntless people assisted in something that we haven't talked about yet, and they need a place to hide out. But we need to talk about this so we can talk about this.
Here we go. We'll get to it when we get to
So
it.
anyway, we were on the stairwell, supposedly killing
Shailene's
everybody.
supposed to be dead. You know she's not dead. She opens her eyes, gets up, she looks at everybody else. Apparently everybody else was just sleeping.
This is advanced sleeping dart technology that also is a new way to find out if you're divergent, because if you're divergent, you won't accept the sleeping potion for more than a second.
Yeah, something like that. She's a little girl.
Little girl comes out.
Like, Mama told me to stay. I was looking for my mama. Mama's gonna wake up. Just stay on top of the stairs.
Whatever you do, stay upstairs. Okay.
The black guy who got shot shows up. She's like, why are we awake? Because we're divergent. Like, oh, I'm a divergent. Oh my God. So they go downstairs to try to find the nearest weapon.
Armory, try to bash it open.
John Courtney shows up.
Whoop, whoop.
Got my guns. What you gonna do? Take some people who are still awake, holding them in a circle.
Because they're divergent.
And he's giving them the test. Apparently, you could tell the percentage of how divergent they are.
It's a metachlorian counter.
Oh my
apparently.
God! Like, their technology advanced so well in 2 weeks. Yeah, they went to a white guy first. He was at like 10%.
No good.
Yeah, I was like,
shot him. And Max was like, was that really necessary? I mean, our orders weren't to kill him.
Like, shut up! I do what I want. So,
It's like, okay, well, you better hurry. Then everybody else is gonna wake up
he
in a
looks
second.
at Tris. Ooh, he's like just teasing it. Ooh, I got a gun. I'm gonna test everybody.
So now they scan the little
He
girl.
goes into the little girl. Scans the little girl. Little girl's at like 40%. He's like, oh yeah, no good. He
Is it-
points the gun at her.
the little girl says. The little girl says, the lady, she told me I shouldn't have come downstairs. Shouldn't have come downstairs.
He's like, she was right. He like cocks the gun.
He does this in like a little baby voice to her. It's
Well,
like,
she was right.
you should have listened to her.
Yeah. And somehow Tris was able to get up and tackle him with handcuffs on.
Across the room.
Yeah. Makai Pfeiffer picks it up and is like, yo, stop playing around. Then he scans her. He's like, whoa, she 100%. He's like, no, give me that. He scans her again. Wait, she is 100%. It had to be you, huh, Tris? You got to be the protagonist. Damn, I hate you.
Don't worry, you're gonna go through something far worse than me killing you. For some reason, I'm not gonna kill these other people. And I'm not gonna kill this girl, even though I was going to kill them.
And the Dauntless people show up because they just woke up.
No, they didn't show up yet. They started moving
Oh, yeah, they started-
Shailene Woodley out of that room.
Yeah.
Did they kill the other people? Because I didn't see them moving out with any of the other Divergents. They
Nah,
killed
they
these
must have
people.
killed them and they didn't show it.
They didn't show it. They killed the little girl anyway.
They did.
But they didn't want to show it.
That could have been on Shailene's conscience.
Yeah.
Nope.
As well as the person she murdered on a train that she never remembers.
Yep. Give me some people I can care about, because I don't know who Will is. Who is Will?
Da-da-da-da! 4.
4 and the other Dauntless people show up. They put your guns on the ground. We're walking out.
Put your gun down. Fight like a man.
John Courtney says that. So I thought he was about to have like a little fight sequence, and he just grabs and breaks his arm or some shit like that.
Yeah, he just took down Jack Courtney really fast. Jack Courtney should have been winning the fight.
He was Terminator, but he wasn't. Because he had to lose that fight so he could put him in handcuffs, take him to the window. It's like he shot those people at the window.
We're going back into the same room. Apparently, we cleaned up the rest of the mess.
Tell me why she needs Tris.
Oh, by the way, they shot some guy in the head, and they keep showing the floor right next to it.
No blood?
Yeah, there's no blood.
No blood.
No blood. They use long shots. You can clearly see the floor where the guy just fell. Nothing.
The future, the bullets don't cause blood no more.
Oh, okay. It is sci-fi. You're right. We're done.
So they take Jack Courtney, they had him in handcuffs, he's on his knees. Ford's like, tell me what you need Tris for. It's like, all I know is she just needs these Divergent people for 100%. That's all I know. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Ford shoots and kills Jack Courtney, because Jack Courtney was like, you know what, you might as well just kill me, because I got a whole nother franchise I got to be a part of now. One better than this one.
Or so he hopes.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, he was egging him on, too. It was like, yeah, I've killed a bunch of people, but can you live with killing me?
It's like, yep.
Yeah.
Bam.
And Shaylee's like, oh, warn me next time you're going to actually shoot somebody. All this violence. I don't, that's what,
She wipes the blood on her shirt.
Move
out. Roll out.
Anuxa Moon shows up. That's what happens when you shoot somebody in the head.
They take everybody.
By the way,
from
sir,
Dauntless.
is it weird for me to say that Jack Courtney was my favorite part of this movie?
Well, Miles Teller was my favorite part of this movie. That's not weird, sir. I was like a Jack Courtney too.
Yeah.
The bad guys were very energetic, and they were having a good time.
They were the only ones having a good time.
That's why I didn't blame Miles Teller for what he did at the beginning of the movie, because he wants to have fun.
Jack Courtney was excited to be in a movie,
He was doing
I hope
good.
he does well in Terminator, I guess, because a lot of people don't like him.
Tristan don't like him.
Whoa, let's not bring that man into this without him here to defend himself.
He said,
But he doesn't.
Screw Jai dead. They go back to the factious headquarters, talking about some bullshit.
Kate Winslet was testing one of the Divergents who was a lower power. He failed one of the video game levels, and he died.
And she was like, go find me some more.
Yeah, activate the tracker. Okay, now we can talk about this. What the fruit happened? I just assumed that all those Dauntless people went back with him, and so she just turned on the things.
You're right. So
okay.
It was not a tracker. They all just went there.
So it can't track them, but it can still send out a signal to control their minds?
Control them. Yes. Because if it could track them, it could have just attacked the factious headquarters.
That doesn't make any sense. If you have a signal going from one point to one point, you know where the points are, and you obviously know where the people are. And every single one of these people has a tracker on them.
Sci-fi, Andrew.
No. You put a device on somebody that can control their mind but can't tell you where they are? What is the logic in this?
Well, I don't know, man. I can't defend this.
We don't know where they are, even though we just shot all of them with devices that can control their minds.
I was trying to come up with something crazy, like to play defendant, but I can't. That's just really is just stupid.
We could just, turn them all on and say, walk towards the Capitol building.
Not like this.
I mean, what the fruit is happening in this movie right now? The bad guys just don't want to catch the good guys. We're not going to set up a casual perimeter around this train track that goes one way.
So would it have worked on...
We're not going to tell everybody to just walk. It wouldn't work on the Divergence. You're correct. It would not work on the Divergence.
It might have, because she was never shot with the mind control serum in the first movie, because she discovered the plot.
So this is injecting the mind control serum into their blood, and then they're just suggesting stuff
Apparently
to them
this
somehow?
little thing could stretch itself out and go to vital organs in the body.
Onto the artery. So is it injecting something into the artery that controls the mind? Into the
it
bloodstream?
Makes no sense, Andrew, because even in sci-fi, you would need to have shoot it somewhere in the head area to mind control people.
I mean, someone's typing out a message telling them to say something over and over again, like an advertisement. Eat at Joe's, or we will keep committing suicide.
Oh,
Try our new double whopper, or else more people will die.
Walk towards the Capitol. Or they could have just turned them all on and said, kill all the factionists. All these Dauntless people could have just...
Bring the Divergent to the Capitol.
There you go.
And then she's got to debate about killing more of her friends. And she has to actually deal with another issue. Do I shoot more of my friends, or do I just go on the run?
It's stupid. It's stupid. They got stupid shit was shot at them that wasn't bullets.
All this advanced technology, and they're just gonna
They
make some people
driving
jump off the
around
ledge.
in a full POS.
Maggie Q goes up one side. No one else is trying to help. Just Shailene Woodley and Maggie Q's like,
They
we'll
they
go
see
up.
a hand over the Divergent, or more people will die.
And the rest of the factionless idiots are just standing there at the pavement side so they can all have a front row seat of whoever jumps. And none of these people, this is an open-aired building with bedrooms. There are people standing in these bedroom cubicles that have no walls. Toss all of your mattresses down to the crowd below and put them there.
They could have.
But they just wanted to see a show.
They wanted to watch this death. Zoe Kravitz is on the left side. Some other two people you don't give a shit about.
Little boy.
Or little boy's on the right side. Mac Hugh and Shailene Woodley climb up the other sides.
Was that the boy that's going to be in Jurassic World?
It looked like him, huh?
I don't know.
I don't give a shit.
Everybody grabs somebody.
Except somebody never grabbed the person in the middle.
The blonde girl.
She dies.
Clunk.
Free.
And it was just kind of funny because of the noise and the way people are just staring at it like nothing happened.
Nobody had a horrified look on their face. They just was like, whoa. They're like, okay.
Someone get a stick.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Just poking.
Yeah. They're very curious about it.
They explain that you can't rip these things out because they're tied to the primary artery, and then they'll...
I just want to hear vital organ. They'll go to your organ.
It goes to the nearest vital artery. Pull it out, it'll rupture and you'll bleed to death.
Yeah, she tested this on a pen, by the way.
Oh, yeah, it latched to a pin. Frick! Why is it latching to the pin if it's supposed to distinguish an artery?
The pen is a silent object. The artery is a little fleshy.
Crap.
Because sci-fi, Andrew.
And so Project Almanac's like, I don't care. We're going to turn her in. I don't have one of those things on me. Screw you guys.
Like, yeah, everybody was going around there like, Trish should turn herself in. We're not asking for Trish to turn herself in because she's an outlaw. It's because we're scared.
No more dead factionalists.
That's all right. Take the Trish into custody. I am the Trish.
No, you're not. She's standing right over there. What are you talking about?
She's right there.
She doesn't have a secret identity.
It's like, oh, okay. Everybody wanted Trish.
You've been watching those historical documents again?
That's right, because Batman Begins was filmed in Chicago because they had the bridges.
Shh, spoiler.
Oh, shit.
Fruit of my tongue.
Somebody got to find a Batcave outside the walls, I guess. I don't remember what happens in that.
Shailene Woodley's like, I got to turn myself in or more people are going to die and I can't have their blood on my hands because I already got blood on my hands from Will. Completely forgetting about the other people I've killed so far.
She's crying. Oh, that sex scene, huh?
And then he's like, I know what'll cheer you up. And then he unzips her.
He unzips his pants. I know what'll cheer you up. Here we go.
And she's like, you always did know how to make me smile.
She unzips her shirt. You don't get nudity because PG-13. Stupid.
Lovely naked back. And you get a fade to black.
Boobs never existed on this planet ever till now. Nobody could see them. She leaves early in the morning.
Naomi Watts was anticipating her leaving, so she made sure that she stayed up all night with some popcorn. And
she
then she's like, oh, there she is.
She watched the leave, looking evil like. Shailene turns herself in.
Walks right up into the Capitol building. No one's looking too hard for her because they don't notice her until she walks through a scanner.
They know who it is walking up to her. She walks in, the scanner goes off. They grab her, bring her upstairs.
Interrogation room where Miles Teller walks in and is like, you are so dumb turning yourself in.
Damn, you stupid girl. Pulls out a gun, points at her, like, get up, come on, we walking. Walks to a room, some kind of Matrix simulator. I need you to open the Fifth Element box here, because reasons.
It contains a message from our founders, and we need it to learn how to proceed with this Divergent problem.
I was hoping it was going to blow everything up. Anyway, Kate Winslet's in the other room behind the glass, talking to her. She knocks the gun out of Miles Teller's hand, breaks his nose, slams him up against the glass, bleeding all over the glass. Let me go, I'm going to kill him. She's like, go ahead, kill him. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, we got plenty of guards.
Yeah.
I didn't even like this guy. He forced his way into my regime.
Duh, I don't give a shit. Kill whoever you want.
And then she's like, dang, toss him aside, tries to shoot the glass. The glass is bulletproof.
Miles Teller walks out, and she continues to have a conversation with Kate Winslet. Meanwhile, we get a nice full view long shot of the glass she's behind. The door is a wide open door. It's still open. And
both these rooms are connected by one little server hallway that connects to the main hallway. The Matrix room, its door is open. And Janine's door is open. We see Miles Teller walk out of Shailene Woodley's room.
Go around and go into that door.
Go around and just walk in.
Like, wait a minute.
Right
now.
next to Janine.
You might want to establish we've seen this door open and close. The door opens and closes at a nice pace where it doesn't hurry up and shut.
There was no opening or closing sound, Raymond. It was just open the whole time. Shailene Woodley was just a dumb A. She just didn't know that, oh, I can walk out right now. I have a gun.
Look to your right.
I have a gun in my hand. We just walk around this hall
She's
and
gonna kill
shoot
herself instead of walking out the door.
You're gonna need me for this.
And Kate Winslet looked at the door. She turned around. It's like, hey, can somebody to close that door
before she realizes.
Get somebody to close the door. Yeah, hurry up. The door shuts, and then she's like, oh shit.
What an idiot. All she had to do was just follow Miles Teller at gunpoint around to Janine and then shoot Janine, and she would have won.
Yeah, she would have
The
won.
candor people would have vouched for her because they would have put her up on trial. They wouldn't have killed her for killing Janine because all the people are just doing bad stuff because of Janine for some reason. They don't want to do bad stuff. They're just doing it because of Janine. So if you kill Janine, everything's fine. The candor people will speak on your behalf that Janine was a horrible person and she needed to die.
There you go. But nope.
I'm just going to threaten to kill myself.
The door's open. We're free. Anyways, they hook up to the Matrix simulator. She sees her mom standing inside of a building. Everything's crumbled. She in an apocalypse, some shit. Building starts flying away on its own.
I guess it's her flaming version of their house.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
Yeah.
She's fighting a building, I guess.
Dauntless task to see if she's daring enough to jump on.
Gotta be fearless in the black tribe.
Jumping around, swinging around like Tarzan, gets on there, has a conversation with her mom, and she passed the test. And then she's honest in the conversation, so that's double points. You just passed the honest candor test.
Then Ford breaks in, grabs her. Miles Teller is on the ground. She doesn't shoot Miles Teller. She walks away with Ford. Let's go. I'm the tough boyfriend.
That
She's
scary
like,
boyfriend.
you wait a minute. You never heard me say that. What are you talking about? Come on, let's go. She's like, with the simulator. He's like, no, we're not in the simulator. No, you are the simulation. He's like, really? He's like, oh my God, I'm disintegrated. He did not freak out at all. I was like waiting on it. Like, oh my God, he's going to freak out. Nope. He just stood there, just disintegrated.
She uses this opportunity to say goodbye to him.
I was the one who used your toothbrush that time.
What? You used my...
Yeah, he dies.
Oh, double points again.
Yeah, she got double points again. That's very cheap. Like, if you ain't got no budget, don't make the damn movie. I'm tired of this shit.
We don't have to actually watch her do all the trials.
Oh, it was the dumbest
double points.
shit.
You realized it was a simulation and you didn't shoot Miles Teller. Oh, by the way, Caleb betrayed her and is working as an IT consultant.
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, he walks in through the door. That's when they shut the door. He joined them for some reason.
We learn after this test, he tells her, you might want to pull her out of this test. She's looking like she's about to shut down. It's like, okay, we can resume this tomorrow. He goes to visit her in her cell, and she's got a bad hair job going on at the moment.
She went Super Saiyan while she was sleeping.
The audience got a kick out of the fact that her hair was messed up because there was nothing else going on in this movie.
So yeah, he tells her, Mom and Dad will be proud of me because I'm being selfless right now and sacrificing you for the greater good. And she's like, I fucking hate you.
He's just on the opposite side because he just believes in the factions just because
he's scared of everything.
Yeah,
you little bitch.
Yeah.
By the way, Kate Winslet was looking real nice. Real nice. Real nice.
They make us think that she's just walking into the room and having a conversation with Kate Winslet. But apparently this is the test to make sure she doesn't turn violent. She completely fails because she dives through the window,
dives through the glass.
Goldberg spears Kate Winslet and disintegrates her.
Kate Winslet's got this crazy smile on her face while it's happening. Ooh, disintegration.
The whole building disintegrates and she starts falling toward the city. Oh my gosh, if she hits the ground, she's gonna die. Kate Winslet's like, wait, I want to see what happens. Don't cut her out just yet. Maybe she'll fly.
Did we skip something?
I watched The Matrix Reloaded. I think she's going to fly.
No, she didn't fly.
I'm pretty sure she's the one. And whenever I watch The Matrix movies, the one flies.
Yeah.
Let's wait and see if she hits the ground first.
She's going to do it. She's going to do it. Nah, she hit the ground and the nuke happened. Her body turned into a nuke and blew up.
Oh, snap. Her neck snaps back like the other Divergent and she's no longer viable.
But we forgot to tell you.
Oh, no.
Miles Teller comes and gets her out the cell. Like, I got a surprise for you. And she looks over and she's walking and we see Ford has been captured.
Oh, yeah. Ford's captured as well.
He's like, oh, no. And Miles Teller's like, yeah, come on. Stabs in the back with something. And then that's when they hook up to the machine and all that stupid shit starts happening.
Yeah, all that stuff happens. Threatens that the suicides will continue and your boyfriend will not be released until you complete all the simulations. But now she's dead.
And so Miles Teller wheels her off on a cart.
I really thought she
stops in front
Kate Winslet just walks into the thing so depressed. I really thought she was the one.
Oh, well, start over.
It would have been too coincidental for her to be the one anyway. Wheel her out.
So tacky.
The probability is just insane. She says this at one point. What's the probability of you being the one, too? Who's a bunch of cheeky script writers or something in Hollywood? Take her out of here.
Protagonist. Miles Teller wheels out, looks at Ford, is like, he's like, wait, open the cell, y'all. Janine wanted me to show you this. He removes the cover of her face. You just see all this blood coming from her ears and nose.
Dead Shailene Woodley and Miles Teller's got the smirk on his face.
He's laughing. she looks, dude. She's super dead right now.
If Ford just gets really angry, starts punching at him, and
pushes up against the wall. Then she wakes up, looks up, and the guards turn around too and look, and they just pause for a second.
And then Miles tells her, why don't you do like you did in episode 142? You scene-stealing hack! Pretend like they're about to fight each other and they end up beating up the guards.
Simple, easy to remember.
Okay, let's escape. No, I really want to finish that video game. I was about to get the platinum trophy.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta see how it ends.
Yeah,
and Miles
so
tells her, like, you're gonna get us killed over a video game prize? Hey, buddy, whether you like it or not, now you've joined our side. Deal with it.
That's what he said. He didn't put the CK on the end.
You're allowed one in a PG-13.
Well, they had a bareback sex scene, so
Yeah.
They go back to go steal the Fifth Element cube. She get ready to take it, then she says, no, I gotta do this. Gotta unlock it. It's not what Janine thinks it is, because I already know reasons.
This is gonna somehow get us out of the situation alive. Barricade the doors. Guard me against Max and his whole entire army.
He's like, cocaine.
Sounds good.
Somehow they're able to turn the machine on from inside that room.
Yeah, they don't need anybody on the display. Maybe Miles Teller did it because they showed him unlocking the door for
Yeah, he made them have access to opening stuff.
So everybody ran out of his control room and maybe he turned it on remotely from there, I guess.
Well, he left the room before.
Oh, yeah, he left before they left. Screw it. No one turned on that machine. It turned itself on.
Yeah, it just happened. Reasons. Sci-fi, Andrew.
You know it. Last test, still the don't punch,
don't fight it, because you gotta be kind to some stupid shit like that. Kate Winslet was like, you back again? She was like, yeah, I'm not gonna fight you. Like, yeah, you gonna fight her. And it was a nice, badass clone of Shailene Woodley. Woo. They started having a Superman Zod fight.
She refuses to punch herself.
Well, she hit a one. She should have failed.
Yeah, she should have failed the test.
But she didn't.
She should have failed. She punched her.
Sci-fi, Andrew.
She punched her.
Sci-fi.
Fail. She failed the test, but screw it. Tells herself, don't worry, I forgive you.
And then herself runs at it full charge and then disintegrates on contact.
Learn to forgive herself. Story arc of the movie is complete. Finally got over killing Will, yet to acknowledge that she's killed other people. They break into the room. Max is about to open fire on both of them. Kate Winslet's like, stop! You're gonna damage the Xbox. The Fifth Element cube is about to open. Stars are aligning.
And a message pops up. The hologram of this lady. You're on my new hidden camera show called the Jamie Kennedy Experiment. So yeah, this has been an experiment this whole time.
Experimental city. The outside world was ravaged by war, post-apocalyptic crap. We wanted to experiment with peace, dividing you all into factions, putting you in this city.
The Divergents have been the whole reason behind this, because reasons.
Why? What was the reason? I don't know. Why are Divergents the keys? It's like, oh, as soon as Divergents start to appear, a society completely removed, zombified in factions. As soon as they learn to think for themselves and be divergent, then they can go back into society for some reason. Even though society...
Don't hurt yourself, Andrew. Don't think about it.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Because the whole reason you did the experiment was so people are not divergent anymore, because Divergent was getting other people killed. That's the whole reason for the city to exist. But once you start having divergence again, that means the city failed. Okay, now you can come back to the rest of the horrible society because you guys failed the test. But they said, no, you succeeded because divergents are here. Now you can reintegrate into our horrible society.
I don't understand what the point of the faction was at the beginning anyways. I guess you gotta watch the first movie to understand. So people could just be a hive mind. You could have hive mind factions.
So there's no conflicting personality types. They're all just with other people like them.
But apparently people do have conflicted personality types.
Reintegrating into the outside world is supposed to be a reward at the end of this movie, but we established at the beginning of this message, the outside world is a horrible place full of horrible people, and they're a secluded experiment.
Oh, we showed the outside world's horrible.
They said they were ravaged by war and crap, and you were a peaceful city experiment. And now that you have divergence, you can rejoin us. Why do we want to rejoin you? You just said that you were destroying each other with war. Why would I want to go out there?
I don't know. It's stupid. All this shit is stupid. So they go out, the doors open, everybody's walking.
Jai-ho!
Everybody's singing a nice song.
Dancing, having a good time.
Oh, what's the name of that song I like? By Michael Giacchino. It's from The Island. The song at the end of The Island starts playing. Yeah, that song. So everybody gets released. There they go. And, okay, I'll try to give you a little background with that.
One day I will join you, but not yet. That's Gladiator, I know.
Oh, God.
But that guy was in the island.
So they walk out the door, start walking towards the gate.
That guy's name was Digimon.
What the one?
His name was Digimon?
Whose name was Digimon?
Blood Diamond. Is his real
in
name?
In real life?
Yeah, it's like...
It is Digimon,
It's
I think.
Digimon. Digimon.
Digital Buster. Digimon on the champion.
Okay.
So they go to the gate and they walk out the gate. Well, they don't walk out the gate. They show them going to the gate. They might not make it out the gate.
Shailene Woodley is like, man, I've changed everything.
Yeah. You did.
Yeah.
Very sad. Like, oh, and there's a shot of Miles Teller's face. There's a shot of Miles Teller. He's like holding on the rail and he does like this smile and head down. Like, man, I accomplished all this. It was great. I'm like, yes, you did, Miles. And yes, you did.
Nicely done, kid.
I'm glad they put that in it because that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, movie's over.
Yeah,
well,
movie's
not
over.
really.
Oh, yeah. Do another fancy zoom into the Capitol Tower shot.
Kate Winslet is in jail.
Still
And
alive.
What's her name?
Naomi Watts.
Shows up, shoots in the back of the head.
I wonder what it actually is like out there.
You'll never find out.
So you'll never live to see it.
Yeah. And she shot her. The end.
Not in my movie.
So if they're gonna go out there and be part of side again, what was the point of you shooting her in the back of the head? You're trying to take over old Chicago now? You're gonna raise old Chicago as your army? You're gonna combine the factions and make an army to take on these people?
I guess they'll just be a bunch of people who decide to be nomads who try to look for the old civilization, and then a bunch of other people are going to be running back to the city, and she's going to take control of the city. It's going to be a horrible place. Well, do we continue to try to make a run forward and look for civilization?
You gonna find the monsters on the outside?
No.
I want the monsters to be
There's
out
not
there.
going to be any monsters.
It's sci-fi.
It's the greatest monsters of all, sir. The most horrible thing you could possibly imagine out there. Humans.
Other humans?
Humans are out there, and they
Are
want
they
to
gonna
kill
be like
you.
Mad Max type humans or what?
Oh, what a lovely day!
That's the crossover event that we getting?
Of the century.
Did this feel like a final chapter movie to you, sir? Since they're opening the gates?
Yeah,
It feel
they were
like this
set
was
free.
this was it. Everybody's free.
It's over.
It's like,
Zion, the war
this
is
a-
over.
Why is this the second movie?
You gotta find out what happens out there.
Why didn't they establish that box in the first movie?
Because they didn't know about it.
Apparently they did. If that was the whole point of her shooting up the place at the end of the first movie,
No,
was so
the,
she could
the
get
author
that.
of the books didn't know. She invented it for the second
Oh,
book.
the author of the
I
books
assume.
didn't know. Who's this author of the books?
No, don't.
No, I need to know what this person, who this is, and what they look like, so I can see
Oh,
what the
man.
face of stupid is.
Oh, no.
I said it. And I don't care.
Who's stupid?
The author.
Well, she's got a profitable franchise, and people love the books. So she's
she's
apparently.
got a profitable franchise.
So who looks stupid now?
I guess she's not stupid.
I guess it's the people who
It's
buy it.
Veronica Roth.
That Veronica Roth. Him and that book got it on. Woo-hoo.
All right, Veronica's not stupid. She's pretty cute.
Whoa, what is happening?
She aight.
What do you see?
Let's look at pictures of Veronica. Veronica, you need to explain this shit a little bit more. Was it her or was it the screenwriters who did this shit? Playing these other three people, Brian, Akivia, and Mark.
Didn't they already confirm they're splitting Insurgent third book in
What
half?
is the third book? Are there 4 books or is it 3?
No, there's 3, I thought.
The
And they're
shit is
they're splitting it in half?
I'm about to Google this shit. Yeah, they are splitting in half. Everything's got to be split in half because reasons. Because sci-fi.
It's not sci-fi. Alternate reality with some holograms. Hunger Games considered sci-fi?
I think so.
Just because they got a monorail?
I'll type it in IMDb and find out what it looked like. Let's see. Guess we're gonna have some editing to do right up to this part. All right, Divergent here's a trilogy. Yeah, you're right.
And what's the last one called?
Gonna be called Insurrection. Probably not. Wait, there's a 4 book.
Ooh.
There's a book called 4.
I get it.
A Divergent collection. Maybe it's just a behind the scenes book.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce this word, Andrew.
You don't know how to pronounce a word?
Nope.
Allegiant.
There you go.
Could have sworn there was a story about Allegiant Part 1 and Allegiant Part 2.
What would Allegiant be about? I'm about to click it. I'm about to spoil
Well,
it.
clearly it's about allegiance.
Allegiance to who?
Exactly. Align yourself with the old world and try to go out there and see what's happening? Or are you going to align yourself with the factionless people who now control
I'm reading the plot on this. I need to know.
the battle of the 3 armies? People who like the factions, the people who are factionless who want to take over, and the people who want to go out and explore the old world. And they all get together and they collide right outside Thor and Oakenshield's place.
Oh, we're gonna meet Thor in the next one? You think? I want the monsters to show up. I'm trying to see if they got bosses in the next movie.
Oh, they don't.
Come on, Andrew,
Don't
sci-fi.
don't
say that.
spoil
I'll
it.
spoil it. I'll give a
Don't
shit.
spoil it. Got a year to wait. In the meantime, general thoughts.
I like Miles Teller. That's it. Shailene Woodley's hot.
Jack Courtney was funny.
Shailene Woodley's hot.
There's nothing to this movie at all. It's almost just an epilogue that's an hour and a half. It gives you a little bit more backstory, makes her jump through a couple more hoops just so she can get over the death of one person she calls in the last movie. This is all about her forgiving herself. And then you find out a little bit of extra information at the very, very end, and it sets up for another sequel. Nothing happens to
They
any
don't
of
see
the
that
characters.
it was set up to be the final book.
Yeah.
We're free. What other story is there to tell?
She beat the video game and freed us all.
And we need to get to see her do all the trials of the video game. So she got double points. you know, if you're gonna make a movie, don't jip me out of shit. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see everything.
The whole point of the first one was it was a young adult novel where they get to fantasize that they're her and that they are special, they are the one, Divergent, and they run off and they can be dauntless with her, go on all these adventures with her, and help her right the wrong that is about to be done by Janine and save the day. The first movie was pretty much self-contained. They invented a reason for her still to be in charge in this movie just so they could deal with just one aspect of her character, that she wants to get over the fact that she had to kill somebody. It's all about how you deal with the fact that you had to murder somebody, which of course all young women can relate to this story arc.
They all crazy, yeah.
I guess it's a metaphor for forgiving yourself for bad stuff that you've done in the past.
Metaphor for murdering men.
Oh dear. Original book, I guess, was about how young women can cope with bad decisions and how the people in their lives can help them through it or hurt them and set them back. But I'm making it sound way more deep than it actually is.
Yeah, this movie isn't deep at all. It's quite boring.
Completely incompetent bad guys and good guys, so it's hard to root for any of them.
Except for Miles Teller. That's all the guy I was rooting for.
He just wasn't a character in this movie. Miles Teller was just on set, like we said.
I was rooting for Shailene's clothes to come off, but
it did happen. You just
the top part, you need to get to see everything.
Cinematographer, you just gotta blame him.
He could burn in hell for
or
that
the editor,
shit.
maybe.
Editor could burn in hell for that shit. Yeah, this isn't a sci-fi. I don't know what this is. I guess it's supposed to be teen angst love story with sprinkled on sci-fi elements, post-apocalyptic bullshit.
I don't understand anymore. I mean, I guess she's still special, so that could be appealing. She's got the guy already. The guy's just there. The guy doesn't get to do anything. The guy just the whole time is talking about how much he likes her and I hope we trust each other. He's just there to set up her emotions. He's just being used like they complain that women are mostly used in most movies. Now he's got that in this movie.
Who?
4. He's only there to talk about her problems and get her problems out. And women complain about that all the time, that women characters are just in there to talk about the men and their feelings towards the men and help the men deal with their issues. But this is written the reverse way. This guy has no purpose in the story. His mom's there, but he doesn't have to deal with the fact that his mom's there.
His mom got beat. He got beat.
So?
His dad seems like a nice guy now.
Yeah, I have a hard time believing he ever beat that guy.
Yeah,
maybe that's
I think everybody's lying. I think
the
the mom was the beater.
That could be a lie.
I think that's what we're going to find out, so she's the evil person at the end.
Well, you should have found out in this movie. I mean, you needed something with his character.
The beater.
All you did was just establish that his mom is the head of the factions, and you did nothing with it at all.
Zero.
Yeah.
Just shows up every once in a while.
She'd just be a random woman that he didn't even know, and he could still distrust her because she's a random woman that you don't know. But no, it's my mother, who I still don't know. He didn't know his mother anyway. He would distrust anybody he didn't know. I mean, it's not dealt with, so why is it there?
Because it's Naomi Watts.
She could still be Naomi Watts.
She's pretty. You're supposed to trust her. No, she didn't have the blonde hair. Don't trust her. Nah, that's not the cool Naomi Watts. Kate Winslet looked good. That's about it.
What exactly does Kate Winslet think she's going to get out of this box? She has her beliefs already. Why does she need to open the box? She believes in the faction society. Whatever this message is just going to disrupt that.
Exactly. Because let's think about this. You hate Divergence, but the Divergents are the key to opening this box.
Whatever's in this box.
Obviously, what's in this box is going to favor the Divergence. Why didn't you think about that? Like, damn, you stupid. Anyway, that's all I got to say.
What is Jai Courtney's motive? Why is he being so mean to Divergent?
He's just an angry dude. He needs to come back to life.
He just wanted a reason to kill people.
He didn't have no kind of hatred. He just was following orders because of the faction system.
And what the fruit is going on with the candor people whenever they find out that she turned herself in? Why don't they go and try to stick up for her to the intelligent people and protest? And obviously everyone's going to believe them because the whole tribe of candor people are all saying the exact same thing, and all they can say is the truth. So they just got to go on the air and say, that Shailene Woodley character they just captured, she's innocent, and Janine was behind all of this. That never pays off either. The only reason they do that is that she can have that confession to Zoe. But then the Zoe confession doesn't pay off either. So why is this whole section of the movie in the movie? Because of the tracker.
Wait, what tracker? The one they shot at?
The one that makes people commit suicide so she turns herself in. Because the candor people don't pay off. They don't come in and try to rescue her by telling the truth. And Zoe never pays off. That confession.
This is
They set it up, but they don't knock down anything.
People read this for fun.
So they set up the mom and don't do anything with it. It could have just been a stranger. They set up Zoe learning that Will died. They don't do anything with it. Oh, she learned it. They set up the fact that all of Candor society, who is the most trusted society because they can't lie, knows that she is telling the truth and she's in the right and Janine needs to be taken out of power, but they never do anything with that. Instead, they solve it the violent way. What else do they do in this movie that they don't pay off?
Absolutely everything.
Everything.
I'm going to assume in the book there was more of the love angle between Triss and 4, but I guess the filmmakers decided we want to make this appeal to other people too, so So we're just gonna go with the background story that's in the book and try to cut their material down a bit. And that's why we got this hot mess of a movie.
And then I just remembered, Caleb's motivation for leaving is completely underdeveloped. That doesn't pay off at all, except for a conversation in herself.
We need to find out what happened to him. They arrested him at the end?
No, he's fine.
They take him away?
He's just an employee. All the employees are going to be fine. They're just following orders like the Nazis. They're fine.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that every single thing that I named that they set up and didn't pay off has to pay off in the third one, right? Otherwise, why was it here?
It's not going to pay off, Andrew. Don't get your hopes up. Do not get your hopes up, sir.
The first movie looked like a masterpiece compared to this one.
Ooh.
Because at least you're going through and she's developing and you're meeting characters and there's some payoff at the end and people come butt heads at the end and everything's resolved.
The whole thing I know about the first movie was that there was no plot until the last 30 minutes.
Well, it's her training, overcoming her fears, and bonding with people, and getting in romantic relationships. But then stuff did happen, like you said, in the last 20 minutes.
It was, okay, we find out she's divergent, so...
It was kind of like a Harry Potter movie, though, in that way.
She just decided to pick the faction she wanted. She went with that faction and trained with them, and that was it. She trained with them the whole movie, and then at the end, they decided to kick in a plot. Janine wants to use them to attack the other factions or whatnot.
Because we need a climax.
Because we need to get that box in the second movie, but we don't explain that in the first movie.
Why did she... So that's supposed to be the whole reason that she wanted to wipe them out so she could search their houses for the box?
I'm guessing.
That's just her way of justifying it?
Yeah.
Because people were complaining in the first book that she wanted to kill the farmers for no reason. Why did she want to kill the farmers? They do all the work for them, and they're the most innocent people. Was she trying to stage like a coup or something? Trying to get rid of the Dauntless people or something? I don't remember what the motive was.
There is no motive.
She was trying to instruct tighter security over the state, make it look like everybody was out of control. Install more security cameras and get the tracker program working. Got a whole bunch of military funding for the amazing technology that she built in 2 weeks after that incident?
I have no clue. Where would she get the funding from? Who's in charge of the money in this society?
Who is in charge? I'm frickin'.
There's so many questions.
Is there money? Is there money?
No, I don't think there is money because that's what they got the farmers. You keep calling the kingdom people farmers. Those are the...
They are farmers.
The farmers are in the outskirts who are the tan people. The gray people were just nice people who didn't have electricity and wanted to live like nomads or some shit like that.
Oh.
They were just peaceful. They were kind.
Oh, no wonder they wanted to kill them. They
wanted to kill the kind people.
They weren't doing anything. They were assuming resources and living in huts.
They were being lazy.
Okay, that was her motivation in the original. And then there's like, oh, wait, we need a better motivation than they were lazy.
I think they made clothes for people. They made clothes for the homeless, the factionists. They did something in their group.
Okay.
I think they made stuff. That was it.
So they were just there to take care of other people.
They made stuff and gave stuff away for free. That's what the kind people did.
This is bad for the economy. We got to take these guys out.
That's what it was. This is an economical, strategic attack.
Oh, but we were also looking for this mystical tablet.
Yeah, the tablet that we don't explain.
That the one's parents just happen to have in their basement.
Why did they have it?
Because they're the ones too.
How are they the ones?
They're the threes.
How are they the threes?
It could have been the fours.
Where did this tablet come
but Caleb
from?
betrayed them.
And why did the parents get it? Were the parents like leaders at some point?
Who designed this video game crap?
I don't know.
And how did they know that they could tap into it?
The parents got that device. Here's another thing. In the beginning of the movie, whenever they find it, John Quentin just pulls it out of a chest, swipes his hand, and opens it. Why was there no passcode on this thing? What the hell's going on?
How did they hook up the tablet to their interface?
I don't know.
It's like
ancient technology.
It's like an alien came to our planet after we were extinct and found a Blu-ray player. It's like, hey, I got some HDMI cables back in the UFO over here.
Like here's an A movie guy cut of a movie. Here's the Steve Rogers cut of Captain America.
Let's put it on this Blu-ray player. Happen to have something that interfaces with this old world technology. Well, they didn't even have something that interfaces. They just had it on a pedestal, and it was somehow hooked. They just had it on a white pedestal, and it was hooked up to the computer.
Magic, Andrew. Instead of sci-fi this time around. It's a combine of sci-fi and magic.
I mean, they just float. They just turn on zero gravity in the room.
Techno magic. Yeah.
They turn on zero gravity in the room.
Zero gravity for no reason.
Or was it supposed to be the wires that were letting her fly?
Oh.
And if you fail, I won't.
Yo, that guy should have showed up, but he didn't. There's so many questions. Why did the parents have the box? We're gonna have to wait and find that out in the third movie. Why was the box not in the first movie? She picks a faction. They find out her parents have the box. They have to hunt down the box. Stupid. Random McGuffin shows up in this movie because there was no plot until the end of the last 20 minutes of the first movie.
Everybody's so anxious to go across this wall without confirming that this video that we're watching is legit.
The monster's gonna be out there. Yeah.
I mean, should we investigate this video? Everybody just just leaving they're stopping all their work, they're giving up all their lives and walking out the walls like, hey, we can go outside now because we watched some random person tell us on TV, and the media is not corrupt.
Thanos gonna be out there.
It's a trick.
Said no reply.
What if it is true?
Oh no. Just like Shailene Woody, because she's hot. Woodley. Judging by our audience, yes, this was just appeal to the female demographic more.
Yeah, a lot of females turned out for it, but I don't know if they were enjoying it that much. Maybe they were. I don't know. We weren't sitting.
We should have sat next to that section that went up there, but we got in before them.
Yeah.
I should have went up there anyways with my ice cream.
We could have gauged a reaction. Oh. Raymond had his feet up on the seat in front of him, lounging backwards, and he was like, boom, 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 on an ice cream, on a chocolate outer shell with vanilla inside shell ice cream stick thing, chewing down on it, and then this attractive woman starts walking up the aisle, and then passes us up, and then Raymond's like, oh, I thought you was coming to me.
She should have. We had a good time together. That bitch.
And then I was like, Raymond, do you realize what you looked like whenever you this guy was just munching?
I look like sexy. That's what I look like. Anyways.
Don't you want some meat?
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't want none.
Yeah. But you said you were going to walk up to the top of that party and hand them some Munchie Crunch. You guys want some Munchie Crunch?
Yeah, because our movie didn't start.
Want to be on the podcast? Oh, yeah. Tell him. Tell him. Oh, no.
So we watched the trailers, and
apparently the digital keys for Mockingjay Part 2's new trailer were not on the movie, and...
That's so stupid. Why do you need keys for a trailer?
Yeah.
Just show us the trailer.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So it skipped the whole movie.
Get the whole movie. The whole movie didn't play.
It played the post-credit scene that you see at this particular theater chain where it tells you to go home, and then the lights came back up. It was
like,
great.
Hi.
We sat through 23 minutes of trailers, and then the lights came back up, and it said, what are you still doing here? Go home.
Yeah, it was great. People in the audience were like, oh my God, I'm offended. So they got the keys on there. We watched the movie.
Yeah.
Because the movie didn't start, I was going to go up off of some bunch of crutch to these very lovely young ladies.
Lovely ladies.
But apparently, they didn't want none. Bitches. Anyways.
Whoa. Those could have been very nice young ladies. Just
they wasn't nice.
Out in the town, girls just want to have fun stuff.
None of them are nice.
Not another one of these conversations, please.
Oh. All right. Like, subscribe.
Oh, wow. All right.
I don't know. Oh, we want a rating. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess you have to rate this thing. I don't ever rate, but go for it.
I'll give it 1 star out of 5.
Sounds pretty solid. That's a glass half full kind of star rating for this movie.
I don't know. Shoot. I would have liked to give it more, but that whole 1 star is made up of Miles Teller. That's all I got to say.
Ooh, all right.
And a little bit of Shailene.
A lot of Shailene.
Her looking hot.
Like 3/4 of that star.
Out of the 5 star points of that star, I give her 2 of the points and give the rest to Miles Teller, the other 3 points.
All right.
There you go.
So now your stars are subdivided into 3 mini stars to get the big star.
So I just talking about stars have 5 points on them, right?
Oh, you said 5 points.
Yeah, stars have 5 points.
So you got a 5-star system with 5 stars making up each star.
I mean, stars actually have 5 points on them.
Oh, you're talking about that. I thought still they're making up. So now we've now established you have a 25-point rating system for movies.
I'm just saying it's got a 1 star.
I'm just saying each star has 5 points. That's 25 points. You have a 25-point rating scale.
This whole thing got 5 points all together then.
Wow, 5 out of 25. That's a 20% rating from Raymond.
That's a fail though.
Oh, definitely. It's like 40% below positive.
I guess everybody who's fans of this will enjoy it. I don't. I don't think Andrew does either.
No. First one was fine.
First one was okay.
This one is just setting up a bunch of threads that are not going to pay off to the third movie, giving you nothing but resolving.
It added some threads.
Yeah, it added a bunch of threads.
That should have been established in the first one.
This should have been established in the first one. So many dangling things, but she forgave herself for the one thing she did in the last movie. So I guess we can end the movie now.
I still don't know who Will is.
I don't know who Will is either. But he's very important, and it's very upsetting. my thoughts go out to the families of that girl who was thrown under the train. I'm so sorry. Shailene Woodley doesn't care.
She murdered that guy.
Gal.
The gal. She murdered a guy too. We saw about she murdered somebody else at one
We
point.
forgot
too.
to talk about how Project Almanac uses time travel to come in and shoot that guy right before he was about
I don't
to kill.
think that was enough for him.
He was about to kill 4.
Did him and Miles Teller have a scene together? No. They should have had scenes together. This movie would have been a whole lot better if we had a buddy movie between them.
Yeah.
This is so disappointing. Yeah, it's time to shut it down.
Oh, whoa.
I'm sorry.
That sounds like a good note to end it on.
I'm sorry. I don't know if you had anything else to say.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Please like us, comment on us, and
if
subscribe on us.
Want more content, subscribe as well. That'd be nice. Let us know that you care more than we cared for this movie.
Please.
Let us know.
We got some stuff coming your way. Tell us your thoughts of the film. There you go. That's what we don't say.
Oh, yeah. If you somehow made it this far into the podcast, past all the crap we say.
Well, I was hoping people would know generally in the comment section you're supposed to tell people your thoughts on the film. But
yeah.
Just go ahead and tell us your thoughts on the film,
guys.
Let us
know you disagree so we can...
This is our 11th or 12th one, and we never told people...
This is number 11.
We never told people that, so we went through...
We never told you what you should know.
Yes.
But now we're letting you know.
Well, a few guys have told us. Gals.
We definitely appreciate Arturo, and we apologize. Hot Tub Time Machine is no longer playing. We never caught up on the other podcasts. Sorry to you, Arturo. Stick with us. If you don't, hope you come back someday.
We love you.
Take care.
All right.
So for the Parking Lot Projectionists, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Tris Raymond.
You be a Tris Raymond?
I'm Tris Raymond.
You be a Raymond.
I be a Raymond.
I be Andrew. Shutting it down.
Do, 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 do.